If you want to know some of the mistakes that we made as immigrants with our kids' RESP accounts, stick around and watch this video to the end to learn 1 or 2 lessons, okay? And don't make that same mistake. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kike and we talk about tips and strategies on how to win with money on this channel. So in our previous video, we talked about the RESP, the Registered Education Savings Plan, which is actually an investment plan for you to invest money in and grow money for your kids' education related expenses in the future. So make sure you watch that video to learn more about the RESP. Today's video will be focused more on some of the mistakes that we made as immigrants with the RESP. So the first one was that we did not start early. So we had our first child in 2015, so February 2015, and we did not even start thinking about investing in the RESP or even opening an account till 2019. Like 4 years. We waited for 4 years before we even started investing in the RESP. Do not make that mistake. If you have not opened an RESP account, do so today. Okay, now is the best time to start. Okay, so the second lesson, the second mistake I should say, that we made was that when we even decided to open an RESP account for our children, we did it the wrong way, in our own opinion. So we had a family friend introduce this company to us. The company essentially helps you invest in your kids' RESP accounts. Little did we know that, these companies, they tend to prey on people's ignorance. And really, well, if you open a business, you want to make profit, right? So there's nothing wrong in that. But at the end of the day, I think it's our fault. I know it's our fault as parents because we did not seek the knowledge that we needed, right? To know how to invest and how the stock market grows and how to plan for your kids' education and financial future. So really, the fault is actually from us as parents. So essentially, we got introduced to this financial advisor. She came over to the house after I had my second child in 2019. So she came over to the house, introduced herself. She was very friendly. I'm not even going to lie. Very, very friendly lady. But we didn't understand anything about the financial markets. And the first thing I would say is that don't invest in anything you don't know. Okay? Do not invest in anything you do not understand. So the ignorance was there. And I believe as a financial advisor, you should let people know what's out there, right? Don't just sell your product as the best in the market. Like I said, they are out there to earn a commission, and there's nothing wrong in that. But let your clients make an informed decision. I hope that makes sense. So essentially, we signed up with this company, and I don't think we even read the fine print, to be honest. So I'm just going to break down some of the red flags that we did not pay attention to at the time. Okay, the sales charge, I'm like thinking about it, after we pulled out from that company, I'm like, why are you charging me a sales charge for my own money that I'm investing? Does that even make sense? Anyways, so they were going to charge us a sales charge, if that makes sense, of about $4,700 for the 2 accounts that we had with them, with my first child and my second child. Okay, $4,700. So between 2019 to 2022, we had contributed $10,515 in total. So it was in 2022 that my eyes began to open. Like, okay, what are we doing here? We talked about our debt journey. So things started becoming clearer to me. I just got this epiphany. I'm like, you know what? I can learn this thing. It's not rocket science. Why should I be paying people money to invest my money and to earn a profit when I'm not even gotten up to that return, right? So yeah, I started researching, praying, reading and all that. So I took the leap of faith and I opened a family RESP account for my boys. Yeah, I had to. I took the bulls by the horn. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I may not understand everything yet, but I'm going to start by opening our own brokerage account for our children. The first red flag was the sales charge. I talked about that already. Why are you charging me money? Like, how? Why? And the second one was that it's better if you have multiple children to open a family RESP account. Because if one child decides not to post-secondary education, which is not a bad thing, there are so many options out there, guys, okay, but I'll leave that for another day. Listen, the other child who decides to become a doctor can use that money. But this person did not even talk about that. So we had two, individual RESP accounts for our boys, just so they could get more money from us. Duh. Anyway, so those were the red flags. Yeah. So at the end of the day, in 2022, when I decided to open a brokerage account for my kids, for a family RESP account, the total that we had with this company, so which included a contribution of about 10,500. There was grant income. There was a tiny income that came on the return that came into the account. So the total was like $13,725. At the end of the day, they wanted to take their sales charge, right? But at some point we negotiated and they gave us some refund. So they did not charge us the entire $4,700, thanks to God. So I'm grateful for that. So they gave us some money back, not the entire $4,700. So I'm happy about that. So at the end of the day, we were able to transfer about $11,000 from this company to the family RESP account that I opened on my own. Yay. So I'm going to show you what we are doing right now with the RESP, just for transparency. It's not to brag or boast or anything. It's been a journey. It's really been a journey. We are learning a lot, and I just wanted to be transparent. No big deal. It's all numbers. Okay, we have not maxed out the RESP yet. We have not maxed it out yet, but we keep working at it. We have a goal and we keep contributing money slowly and steadily. So I'm just going to jump on my computer and show you what our RESP looks like as of today. Okay, let's jump right in. So this is what our RESP account looks like right now. So if you look here on the left, it says CAD. So CAD means Canadian dollars. Family RESP. Instead of having individual accounts for each of my boys, we decided to have family RESP for them to maximize the benefits. So right now we have about $6,500 in cash, investments about $25,000. Total cash and investment. So the entire portfolio right now is sitting at $32,386. Book value. So book value just means that this is the amount that we have, that we invested, that we contributed, right? That we contributed minus any changes or any changes in the market return. So book value is just the amount that we actually invested, the money that we invested. I hope that makes sense. And then unrealized gain and loss right here on the right. So right now our portfolio is up by 11.53%. That is not shabby. That is not shabby at all, given that the S&P 500 annual return is about 8%. So yeah, 11.53 is not bad at all. So we have an unrealized gain of $2,674 since we started this account in 2022. Okay, and I'm just going to show you what we actually invest in right now quickly. So this image right here is a screenshot from February 9th. So this is the most recent, as at the time of recording this video, February 9th, 2025, 2:46 p.m. So if you look at that, family RESP, the same account. So we have so it's mostly ETFs and it's a very conservative portfolio. So I'm not going too crazy because my first child is now is going to be 10 very soon. So I'm tending towards a very conservative portfolio. I do have a strategy that I'm going to share with you guys very soon. Once I really put it into effect, okay, I think it's a very good resource, and I'm going to share it with you guys very soon. So, but this is what we are doing right now. XIU Index ETF. This invests in the top 60 companies in Canada. TD Bank. Thank God, TD Bank has finally rebounded. So I'm so grateful to God for that. If you look at it, right, So the average unit cost for TD is, for me, is $82, and the market price is just shy of, $82. So like, look at the gain, 0.87. So TD had a major downturn last year, but maybe I should even sell it. What do you guys think? Should I just sell it? Anyways, that's where we're at right now. I love my ETF. So Vanguard Equity, I like all equity ETF. This one right here, it's a very good one that it's proven to be really stable, and the growth has been really good as well. So yeah, I like this ETF a lot. It's like an all-in-one ETF. I really like it. So I recently started investing in bonds in this account. So the first bond that I bought was the Vanguard Aggregate Bond ETF. So yeah, so with bonds are very stable compared to equities or stocks. So that's why I just wanted some stability, in this portfolio. Like I said, we don't have too much time anymore. The last one here is the VGROW, so Vanguard Growth ETF portfolio, and this one has been really good as well. So the average unit cost for me is $30, and the market price right now is 38. So that's not shabby at all. So this is the unrealized gain. So everything is actually trending up right now. So that's good. And yeah, so right now this is the entire portfolio for our kids family RESP. We are at $32,000 in total value, and we are happy with that. We are happy with the growth. It's steady, nothing too crazy. 11% is not bad at all. So I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know, what mistakes have you made in the past with regards to your investment or your kids' RESP. Feel free to share. No judgment zone. I think we've all had our fair share of mistakes and lessons that we've learned along the way, especially as immigrants. It's a lot to take in. You're trying to balance your life, learn, about how money works and things like that. But yeah, I'm grateful that, slow and steady, everything is working out. So please stick around to this channel. We share everything you need to know when it comes to money. Not everything. We don't know everything, actually. But we try to share tips and strategies on how you can win with money, especially as a Canadian. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and see you in the next one. Bye.